My mention some free a citizen ho. President Mahama describing Ghana as a crime scene. Dr. Muhammad Bawumia is asking President Mahama to stop because they don't belong to NDC party. Or he be president for all and reverse the unfair dismissals. Bawumia to Mahama. President Akufo-Addo also say on the namomona nke pa nemo medue free subeti the bayi da humama mana makese. Economic crisis. Afi muso de amobekọ demonstration. Some demonstration na mu ko na ma na mamuno Pascal ya say G and Samu. Over to you.
Sammy, you don't need a soothsayer. Or you don't need to be a soothsayer to know that our economy has been criminally managed. There are so many things that we needed approval from Parliament that were done with no approval, true or false. Is it a crime or not?
Road to cancellation.
Sammy, yet so many in a sika. All your way from Bank of Ghana was transferred to an account that we know, none of us know that account and has not been accounted for. Is it crime or not? A whooping $58 million was spent without being budgeted for. Because what can the National Cathedral is not on the budget. But they still use state funding money to go into National Cathedral. Is it a crime or not? Palugu Dam. Isika Yetuya over $12 million. Is it a crime scene or not? So, I mean, do I need Confanoche to come and tell me that some of these things is a crime scene? Or what kind of crime are we talking about? So you see, and this man, I think that he should bring some respect to the name Reverend. And Tim Fojo, he should bring some respect. Only easy embroider the name Reverend.
What call Lucy in city?
When lose
one Lucy. Oh, okay.
Also, I don't know where the will lose where light of also in a way declare the winner. He should bring some respect to the name Reverend. How do you go about saying there, no man paying or the dig of what them by saying is a no manner open the investors about? Hey, has he forgotten what President Akufo-Addo said about the economy when he inherited it in 2017? In some way, can it boost confidence in investors? In fact, saying calling a spade, and not a shovel is enough to bring confidence to investors. Because even the investors who are sitting there knows that it was a crime scene. And as some blanks in okay, is it not a crime scene? As some blanks in okay, is it not a crime scene? Omana, you call for excavators. Na excavators. Are you? It's not a crime scene. No, I mean, they should give us a break. So, I mean, that's why I keep saying that, you see, you don't need to be a magician. Some of the decisions that were being taken. And I think they need to gather some of us in a classroom. Why they lost. I think they just need a reminder because I know very well that they know why they lost the election. It's not what they are talking about. I'm paying demonstrations. I don't go are not on prayer. Not on press. Ghana for now until not on prayer. You can't do demonstrations. You could be actually until we were just interested in going for demonstrations. No. Now them go for what do the way you keep fit. After all, they call demonstrations keep fit in this country. They called demonstrations keep fit. The same demonstrations that they were arresting people left, right, center. Is that the demonstration that na kuku jaya kaka kasube jai? If people didn't have any reason to go on demonstration, why would they go on demonstration? Into the public sector workers, why for the 10% or in 1 year? Because they do not understand how come they demanded so high from them. It is because of the prolificacy. Because when you are there, they were spending luxuriously. They were just spending lavishly. Omana yes to comedy here. Into womb microphone tight and wall belt. Into the taxes out to order. And you were flying left, right, center in a private luxurious jet. Some say the man, I didn't know bobber. Name yet some mamma there and pat young watching. I may ride the Buzanga and I can Buzanga bicycle.
Buzanga and a friend Buzanga
Vovun. Eh? Now we're back. It is BM5 series, every best me fee. It's a bomb over here. Some is it's like an insult. A better than doing with Joe.
If you so.
Oh, so we had a whole chair. A chair, a sitting in V8. Even that alone, that lifestyle alone, should let me relate to you, makes it difficult. And you think that those things didn't add to your loss? That you forgot today, when you needed power now, what kind of arrogance? And it started there no tampiku. It started there cutting a thought room. It started there konkofufie. You forgot that. Now, when you go, imagine all year campaign, one for a grand fan konkofufi. Or can go you was for no day, negotiate one chain. But he sat on the same chair. If you want to form grandpa, but not enough. But when we gave him power, we saw what he did with it. This is the same man who was telling our info just to be getting up and shouting on them left, right, center. But you give somebody unfettered asset to the Jubilee House. But they create a music video. You see, so I have been there. I mean, when somebody labels how the economy was handled as a crime scene, I don't understand why it's supposed to be a news for the opposition. I know you because they themselves they know how some of these things were done. Things that did not go through procedure. So how do you turn around and make it look like somebody is saying something that is untoward against you? Vice President Dr. Baumia, what is he calling the discrimination? And you also wait now a Ghana will discriminate against one more. What kind of one sack is Serbia one of one and I one sack Ivan Fana and I one sack NDC for and I one sack MPP for. So what's the discrimination here? What are we discriminating against? Sammy, I made this analogy. There, if you are a business owner, now for caretaker CEO, next a caretaker CEO or contract do. At getting to the end of his contract, what from Kofu be brave with Jumoma? Sammy, is it not prudent there? Only then the contract about Besumo. I don't see a Jumani owner no. It's not a do. There are these things are my because of these gaps are wominti. Me for the moon coffee to replace some of these things. It's not a dream because CEOs sometimes know sika wedding or into in India. But you don't put people on the payroll when you are exiting. Sabi, whether I will have the capacity to be able to pay them or not. So you always have to negotiate either with the incoming person or the owner of the business. So when you're bored or whatever, you go and discuss with them. Oh, these are the gaps that exist. Into the transition period. So when the incoming government team needs to know. Now, when you want to discuss it, these are the gaps that exist. take a coffin coffee. No, what you tuma and can the Obaka one reverse. I'm not sure they will say reversed. But when you know very well that you are going home, and you still decide that from Kofu to be on the payroll, I said, you are not leaving money for us to pay them. Because I would have to work, set up a budget to be able to sustain the payment of those people. I have the choice to say they should go home or not. Sami, bisa obia any independent or private owner, private business owner. Then confine him in a semomi business. I will just bring people on when there is no commensurate production. Who does that? Who does that? Because if I make off a scale to your account, since you actually increment or what that mean, then you are going to pay these people without plan. Sabi, you plan. You plan. So, or your best practice there, you would have to sit down with the incoming administration, because we've even seen that even with the same government, sometimes when there's transition, people lose their jobs. The same government, people lose their positions. So if you are going to do anything like that, we just plan. Into some plan, and then when we do a new person or urban, we too also order. But say if you don't do that there, I don't think it's the best. Okay. And now the it is only demonstrations. I think for me,
crisis in a man, the government here unpopular.
When you live in a country where they pay ghost, they pay ghost and owe the living. You try a wufu ska. Na at as food you don't want car. Is it not a crime scene? Does this not bring you economic mess? You pay people who doesn't exist. Show them a pot here. Is it Keta?
Yeah, Keta pot. Yeah, appointed CEO to for 8 good years. No, there's no pot there. Kwajo Dr. Baumia said President Mahama said discrimination in Crawford. But I am one Dr. Baumia 2017 when the government announced for over 8,000 as Abrena more financial clearance at Diwan Kasa NSS National Service Secretariat Yeyim Crawford Diwan Kasa police recruit yes Sako of Moyan Kasa MPP food soldiers chasing out and Crawford from National Health Insurance Authority office various government institutions Wan Kasa. Now Dr. Baumia say President Mahama enya is a discrimination. Your take?
Some that say only baby. Me turn as a MPP for us one am now this phone there's some money money slow and I'm on one yan on kasa. What must say a year in because so check your police fire for more police for all the security services. Mama call training some now on the 1st December no mobile on the 6th babe 2 hour on the 7th and almost I call back. But previous administration mama time no put no medical call be 1 month to NPP for by mama nyina dey eba fie abrekra obi anyere obi yam from back ese kofie na reapply into say ye giwane agew duduro ni nyina kwa obi an otimi sa call back to a training and this for my trauma san crofo we some nipa so ye fa wo this time de wo draws nya de keto wo ya fa wo do magum aban ne be fa ne say normal wa anya hwe amfa wo o mampani da abade akire baumia ono me se bia na nisu brina na bibi na ha no ono asa wonu say won hye danye fit sa because en ko trans no dwene de see previous administration ono time kwa mo de Ghana for fast so o mo ba de o mo yi nkrofo adi e pam nkrofo fi ba bia no mo even a dime for Timukra, Nancy and this for strike 1 or 2 a dime you do me and 7. Should they work by MPP a time or you buy 20, you buy, you make sure that Pamo and this is falling in if you baby will be our. You find a normal, you find a camera. NPP penny for the churches that don't more than one no. BBS said to me because quite because of Fenipa. Ghana for the running now support here. The more Ghana and for the do baby among kind of here. Because our chef previous administration come with Ghana for fast so. And send for more get 2 because who fear. I don't know what I now option. Others are for Bishop. Who for be a thing other than one for be. And more lambastin near Mama and this for no who paint you more black. But and this about power. Who call baby. Some of the short time be as some ye be na. what must say now no am ko NC na me mpomi bobo encrophobia na nsia na form ko gu NC na me ka che chief executive no to was ya me modi on do no edi na me bo man personal same so adende me busa me say ntimu no NPP nkwa na enipa na NPP fo nkwa na enipa etimu de mo de mba na e kama na NDC do e bi enye ban this for na fania ma say nyina Ghana for no mo jai ene nko me say nkokora for mo training ade ketwa e ka so mo ba ye san krofo we nyina so mo clear mo nyina out bi o mo ye o mo say after December 7th where far obi an SAU but before December 7th there why lucky wakam o mo fa nkofo bebre mo ade o ma ka system num unim so be mo obi adwuma unim so obi ye onipa unim so be consider obi ada na mresanting nyina same wan for obi a ne wo gya nipa na ma mre wei short time afa na wo fa nipa unim so the burden so na eba betu nipa no because eso tiasa dodo ni nyina aka okaka na oba miaw te fie enhyehyɛ be na wo de gu apuru mu a sika be na wo gya to won mu a eso otimi eso nipa kokogu ɛhɔ no mo sɛ ye ba mfa mebitu omuka omampani wa badai dodo on mpani fo abadai dodo sɛ ka me nko ada same wa cha dodo kɛso pam mu nyina straight wo ba nke 1 month to the and I to abani wi ane nye no sa tam ni nyina sɛ clear obi off a month or 2 months to the election kra eduka to for obi to sa tam ya wi bibia wi ada for obi asa wo for obi wo betima ye no 100 da ma na adwuma nye wonim so betima fa nipa napko wo se napko mugu no so wonim se workers tua emre ana betima bo obi ano na 700 Ghana cedis o 700 Ghana cedis nipa for mo napko dum baby up to now crofos camp da other so kam want man tua mo but wonya ahoɔden afa obi akogu institutions akese mu se obi mra no mra metua mo amo up positions amom edu ba bia madwene ho amenti ase wo wia no abusa nanado se de na man government failure
mo demonstrations are odo amo yeye and afi economic crisis
wonu se wo probi awia so onye serious o se akwa no mo de bia me ka de tikoto se brebreti
David
okay ni timu odu se brebreti
fine
woni brebreti
David
yeso mo ewo mo nwura mu yie no adie bi etentente wo pa na so an kese ba akono edua bi ani wiase timi run and they run pa yes enwa pa na pe enwa etofo mane mo
village odin bia na de
friend brebreti na say so why we rough na de ko twam ase na te ebo wa na chese nkwawu wotima enwa those say village brown enwura mu no enwa snails de no na aduane o mudi ti ekopɛ snail nto wo sesa anwa ni nyina na wo sa hwɛ soro bi so mistake na be bo wa no anhwɛ wo mu ana no wasa an papa etitie hwinim eso ne kwa eso papa kwasame because the question me busa me won say what one mama unua kwagege
hwinim sade ay below bet
nanado ti nana say wonto 8 good years e de man nanado ye de man wa
aka se bia adwen papa ni ni tim
eso eti hwinim ubie so hwinim eso no kwa
abi
eti kameka ne say because nanado ye obi pa na wodwene Ghana for to niam say Ghana for ho no ma enkwantimi fa $6 million man ba say onfa ko restaurant ontimi man former girlfriend appointment and niam bi onado ye na busia for satam na in kazi aye bo gabi o chida ko ifa no ade na no wo enam no ko cantonment na ko fia na busia ni tim ne wo wa cha mu die we ewiase japade nyina bond akese nyina mokokogye ba na mo amasa conflict of interest na mo da farm bank o say na me kan cantonment house what ma say same no mokokogye bond ba na masa percentage mo am da farm bank wo ye obi asa wo gine Ghana wo na otiri sa gine wo mu a wo gina adwen papa sa de obeya na wo ma appointed mo obusuafo nko the whole Ghana bibia no e be kan wo beye wo gina also because of wonam unwa hini bia no adi natam yesu hu so hini yankrani aibeni pepeni ene ofo ken keke ahimfo Ghana nyina kufa do ko rounds kokodi wo matam wo se obi na ama government anya popular ukọ Ashanti region ukọ ka kira mo se wo de open no part wa ba kokro moti nya emfa me ho de open bi atokọ na nkrofo atwa ko ba bia so obi na ma anya popular usuma abone wo ba de na wo ene wiase japade nyina ye collection galamse issue ye ka obi on galam say a tax for to ye wono no kwaje bribe office want me anyina di watra hon ma ye wie John Boadu driver su 60,000 Ghana cedis e ko police station openly e ko bribe police for me wa o ko bribe am dia na otibika fa ho one water word na do niam akoso wa mamu enne on say galam say o say o mampani be bo here dan take ni yewu e so na nite chief of staff ba one companies more than 10 wo tu chanfa wo tu gu ba bia
chief of staff
former chief of staff me card administration way former one ya kare na Joseph Brand na baben Frema was opare ne ba na asai ne say report about bonte ni o mbi wo company different one nsuo no mu gumu no mu too good